as always, welcome back to the channel, Being a Fine Figure. Today, I finally get to unbox the Evil Superman part of the Mcfarlane's Collector's Edition Platinum Chase version from DC Multiverse. Thanks to Matt and Anna at Nursoy Toys. I'm on their wish list, and they're always pretty good as far as alerting and letting us know when stuff is out, especially stuff that I really want. So thanks to them, I finally get to unbox my favorite Superman. And it's one thing to get a version of Superman, the Christopher Reeve version from Mcfarlane, but to get 3 different versions of it, it's great. Now we got obviously the regular one, we got this Evil Superman, and we also got a comic book version of it. So it's great to add all of them all at once, which, you know, I thought we weren't going to get them sooner or later, maybe down the line. I mean, I didn't know how it was to get the license of the likenesses of Christopher Reeve, but to get it, it's incredible because, you know, there are versions of Christopher Reeve before, but a little bit above my budget. So I'm glad Mcfarlane got on it and got us this version of it. And hey, for 30 bucks, it's not bad, you know. The Platinum, I think, paid the same thing. So I mean, it wasn't overly priced at McLeod Toys, which is great. It's also a great thing about them. And of course, we also did get that Page Puncher version for like 22 bucks. So it's great to know that, you know, we finally get a version of my favorite Superman, the Superman I grew up with. Superman was the first, action movie I saw as a superhero. You know, I did grow up on Batman also, Batman 66. I wasn't alive, you know, I'm not that old, but you know, I remember as a kid seeing the reruns in the, 80s up in Puerto Rico with my grandfather, who used to love the show. And then, you know, when I saw the Superman, it was incredible. Like, I was blown away, you know, the kid, 5 or 6 at that time, seeing that movie, even younger. It was incredible. And to me, he is still the definitive movie Superman. No knock to all the other ones that have played either on TV or in live action, Henry Cavill, so forth, and all of them, Dean Cain. But these, to me, this is I grew up with. So, you know, everybody has a preference. And Christopher Reeve is my preference. So, anyway, not going to dwell too much on this because obviously we've had this before. I am going to look at the colors, see how well or accurate they are compared to the movie. When the suit was all dirty and stuff like that, we'll go over that. Everything else seems to be the same. And anyway, yeah, I mean, I can't wait. So as we do here on the channel, I'm going to get the figure out of the packaging and I will be right back. All right, we got the figure out of the box. It's on the turntable there. We'll quickly go over the accessories. And again, another thing, I'm not going to dwell too much on it because it basically has the same accessories. I mean, it does have the flight stand. So these actually are pretty good. They always come in handy also. With the DC logo on it, which to me, every flying figure should have one. And then, of course, the data file or trading card is the same one as the ones from the other one. So nothing's changed. It would have been nice if they would have had like an image of him, of the evil Superman, like sitting at the bar, drinking. That would have been cool if they would have just gone that way. But we'll go with that one. They're usually all the same, so no surprise there. And of course, the hands are all the same. You know, you got the little grip hands or choke hands. This is actually pretty cool. Maybe you can, maybe we'll get a regular Clark Kent down the line and he'll be able to choke Clark Kent. He does have the fist. He has the flying straight hands there. He's got these hands almost flying, I guess, like reaching out for stuff. He's got the pointing finger on number 1. And then, of course, we get the same kryptonite crystal holding hand there. And again, same as the other one. I think the Page Puncher one was it wasn't it wasn't see-through type. It wasn't translucent. It was just bigger piece of plastic. Long day today, guys. Can't seem to be speaking. I'm very tired. Long day at work. But so we got those same set of hands. Now we do get another different head sculpt, and it looks nice. It's got the the laser eyes, so they'll be great for those of you who does the effects and stuff. But I would have preferred if they would have done the screaming head or a yelling head, well, with the eyes. It would have been really cool. But other than that, it is the same head sculpt as the other ones, except, obviously you got the eyes. I'm not going to say they're red, but they're like, I don't know. The red's like off. But it's cool because you can, do some effects, you'll be able to cover that up. It's got the earth curled and everything. I wish they would have done the hair a little bit more messier. like it was in that scene. So anyway, it's good. So it's a good addition. So we get another head sculpt. You can actually, I mean, you can bypass the little 5 o'clock shadow. You can pretty much use it with the other Superman too, for the effects and stuff, or you can create your own, whatever you want. Now this figure itself, the head sculpt, the head, I think it's the same as we got with the other one. I don't think there's any much of a difference here. It's the same one. I think that the one from the original one, from the first, for the the regular release, the stubble, the 5 o'clock shadow is it's a little bit darker than this one here. So I might just flip this one on here and then put this on my page puncher, which this was on the page puncher because I thought it looked cool with it, and I actually have it here. So I thought this one looked good here, and it kind of matched a little bit. I mean, I know the skin tone was a little off and all the shattering and stuff, but I think it looks pretty good. I got 2 different versions of an evil Superman. Now, the figure itself, the suit, it's quite pretty close to the suit that he had in the movie. The color of it, meaning, I think the other one might have been a little darker or dirtier, but I like the fact that they did dirty it up. It's got all these dirt stains, dirt all over. So they never explain how. I don't remember how he got that. Anyway, I don't remember, but I'll have to go back and see the movie. But yeah, they did a good job of putting all the different dirt, scuffs and stuff all over, the dust all over. The cape is all dirty on the other side, as you can tell. And it's a nice looking cape. It looks just like it. This is going to be good, recreating that scene where he's coming out and flying away, while the little kid, what was his name, Timmy or something, was yelling at him about, "Come back, Superman, come back." And he can hear us. He's got super hearing. I remember that. Now, I know a lot of people didn't really like that movie, but I did. I mean, I was a kid, so I enjoyed it. So even to this day, if it's on, I'll watch it. I like them all. I usually, even part 4, which was like terrible by standards, but I like it. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a Nuclear Man. Who knows? You never know. I mean, a Nuclear Man, Ultraman, who knows? Who knows? I wouldn't mind having that, but I definitely wouldn't mind having, besides a Clark Kent, I wouldn't mind having a Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor. That would be the icing on the cake for this line. So I'm hoping that just the Superman isn't the end of it, and that we'll be able to get the some other secondary characters and stuff. Maybe a Richard Pryor. Maybe we should get a Richard Pryor Gus. That would be good. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Recreate that little bar scene, because I do have the beer. Oh, there goes the camera. I do have the. I bought these little packages, and actually, let me bring them into focus. I did pick up this little beers and stuff from Five Below, so I think that's gonna be cool. It's gonna look good. And if you go on my Instagram, I did recreate a picture of him slooped down on the floor, the page puncher version, drinking, holding on to the beer, just falling asleep, all dead drunk on the wall. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now I can actually do a little bar scene with this, or put them hands on it and maybe choke the other Superman out or something. But it's pretty good. It's very accurate. I like it. I like the way they did. This is very nice. And again, in such a short period of time, we got 3 versions of Christopher Reeve from Mcfarlane. I mean, and for the price, you can't beat it. I mean, NECA came out a couple years ago. I actually ended up purchasing one of those knockoff NECA ones, and I ended up selling it back for basically scraps, because it was the one where the waist was like, it broke and you could never get it on. And I was like, oh, hell with that. I'm not going to deal with that. And I just sold it out. And some dude apparently, bought it because they wanted it, and they fixed it up and stuff. So all power to you, man. But I finally got my Christopher Reeve, and he looks great. I mean, he just looks good. This version looks good. And again, it's great to know that besides the page puncher, which I already have switched the head off, I get 2 evil Supermans. The original version, also, it looks good. I mean, you can ask for more. You can't ask for more. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So, again, they did a good job. McFarlane, it's pretty accurate. The suit is closest to this, to the movie. I like the dirt. They pretty much kept it just like the movie. The cape, everything, it looks really good. I might, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try, if I don't mess it up with one of these head sculpts, maybe do a little darker shading on the face there, just like the movie. Maybe I'm gonna start see if I can learn a little bit of this customizing to make it look a little bit more accurate, and then we'll see how it goes. And if it works out, then I'll have both of them. But yeah, that's the only thing missing. I just needs a little bit more stubble there on his thing. But other than that, they nailed it. I can't wait. This is great. I can't wait to see if we hopefully get something else from the Superman movie down the line. So there you have it, guys. I finally get to track down all the favorite Christopher Reeve Superman from McFarlane's, and they are pretty good figures. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, subscribe, support the channel, and as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.